Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny. You don't ever know what you're going to get on this channel. But in today's video, I wanted to bring out a palette that I forgot I had. OPV Beauty, the Spotlight palette. Now, this is what it looks like. When I first opened this, it came in a boxy box. My first thought was Urban Decay Born to Run. And maybe one day I'll put them side by side, but today I want this to be a standalone. And I may end up using some of my e.l.f. No Budge sticks. This one I haven't even tried. It's in the shade Rose Quartz. And this one I do have. I have used it. This is in the shade Perfect Pearl. Let me swatch that for you guys. I suck at swatching. I'll go ahead and just tell y'all that. And then this one is Magnetic Pull. And this one, when I first got it, I did not think I was going to like it because it is cool tone and I love it. So I may end up using some of those, I may not. But the rest of my face has already been on. I'll tell you what I used real quick. I used Smashbox Smashbox Primer Oil. I really like that. I used that. I used my First Aid Beauty toner. Love that. And I used the e.l.f. Halo Glow in One Fair. And then for my foundation, I used the Believe Beauty. Let's see if I can get it to... I used Believe Beauty in the shade Nude. And this is a very matte foundation. So, that's why I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow. And I set my under eyes with the It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination in Light. So, and then I set the rest of my face with my Revlon Nearly Naked pressed powder in shade 020 Light. As you can see, she's well loved. So, let's start on the eyes. I'm trying to think. I've got my Gerard Cosmetics eye base on, but do I want to... We'll deal with the shadow sticks in a minute, maybe, if I'm going to use them. But for right now, I'm going to go in with the shade. The shade, I don't really see a very light transition shade. So I'm going to, I brought out this to set all my cream products, but I'm going to use the bronzer in here. I'm going to use the regular OG Muru Butter bronzer, this one. And I may actually follow it up with that one, and then I can dip into this in Public Eye. So let me put you there, get a little bit on my brush, and of course my shadow shield. I had really forgot I had this palette till I was, I've got another video to film after this, and I wanted to have a little bit of makeup on, you know. And so I was looking at these, at my palettes, and that was kind of tucked in there. I was like, oh, I can't tell I've swatched it. I already knew which shade I swatched, which is Uplifting, which is that shade that's, it's a duochrome, and it's my favorite kind of duochrome. The ones that shift from almost green, brown, blue type of shades. Put a little bit more on this, yeah, this top up here. All right, now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that deeper shade on the bottom, or below, on this palette. And I just want to get it a little bit deeper. I do have some, right there, some very dry patches. I am not liking this foundation, I will tell you that. And it may work for oily skin types. I am not oily, except for my eyelids, which is so strange. But everything else on me is dry as the Sahara Desert. Okay, so that's all I'm going to use out of that on my eyes anyway. Put you over there, thank you. And now I'm going to go into this palette, and I'm going to go into this shade, which is Public Eye, this matte shade. And I'm going to get a little bit on my brush. My first brush that I used was my Morphe M504. Yep, this brush. I use this brush to start all my makeup. And this is a Refer 27. These brushes are pricey, but they do have sales, and they do have Afterpay, and I do highly recommend the Refer brushes. They are very good. They just, for me, they blend effortlessly. These and Sigma are actually my favorite brushes. I do want to try the Anissa brushes and the BK Beauty. But because I don't have any of those. Let's see. That didn't deepen quite as much as I wanted it to. So I'm going to go in with the shade Edge, which is this matte shade, and see if I can get it on a brush and deepen it a little bit. Where's my brush I've been using? I washed my brushes, so they're kind of in various little containers. Here we go. And I'm just going to get a little bit. I always go for the brown and burgundy looks, y'all, and purple. I'm going to switch it up on y'all today. It's not very pigmented. Let me not tap off and see what we get. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day today. Today is Friday, for me. And yeah, it's not quite, it doesn't come off quite as deep. That's what it's swatching like, but it's not coming off that deep on the eyes. But that's all right. We're gonna make it work. I don't mind a palette that you might have to dip in several times. Yes, I will review makeup on this channel, but I'm not gonna dog any brand at all. I'll give you an honest opinion, you know, what works for me. These, you may have this palette and that shade may be pigmented as I don't know what on you. You know, everybody's different. Everybody. That's why, you know, if I'm looking to buy something and a review is not very favorable, I'm going to read through a bunch of them. If a lot of people have the same issue, such as maybe it's the packaging, you know, the packaging's not good or it dries out, those are the type of things that would not make me leave a bad review or give a bad review of a product, but that's something that affects the actual component and not how it performs, because all makeup is different. It's going to perform different on all of us. I watched a video, I think it was Andy Does Stuff. I think that was the video that I was watching, and one of the products that she used, which was a blush, and I may have already said this in another video. I've had several videos that I've scrapped, but, you know, if I'm going to repeat myself, I'm sorry. If not, here's the first chance. But I'm going to go in with this shade. One of the products that she used wasn't pigmented on her. And I mean, I watched it, and it wasn't on me. It's very pigmented. So, you know, it's different things. But if people go by just one person, then, you know, they may be missing out. That blush is it happens to be one of my favorite blushes, you know, but it's going to perform different. Everybody's got different skin, you know. So that's why I really enjoy the group of ladies that, you know, ladies and gentlemen that, you know, following and interacting with. That shade showed up. But I am going to take that first brush and see if I can kind of up here. I'm not so worried about blending that harsh line, but I am up here a little bit. Blending it a little bit. There we go. Now, shimmer shades. There's a bunch of them. Oh, me. I want to go into uplifting, but I think I'm going to go in with a... Have I done a green look? I'm going to go in with a green look, y'all. I'm going to use, which is still, uplifting is greenish. Oh. Yep. Green and blue. We're going to do that. And I'm not going to use uplifting, but I will swatch it for y'all. That's what it looks like. And then swatched. It has that green, brown, blue, brown. This does. That's my favorite shade. If I could only have one shade, that would be it. Okay, but I'm going to go in with Sparkle, which is, it's more kind of greenish blue. That shade, kind of liking it. It's kind of grungy almost. And I'm going to use a brush with this. And I'm gonna wet, get over here. I'm gonna wet the said brush. Yo, I'm still trying to get my filming and lighting stuff situated. So I'm glad and thankful you guys are bearing with me, sticking with me. It's not easy. Not easy at all. Okay, not too pigmented, but let's see, I'm gonna go in without wetting the brush. No, it needs a wet brush. Probably do really good with a finger, but I'm sticking with the brushes. Just kind of feathering a little bit. Okay, now let's see, I'm not satisfied. Now I'm gonna go in with, let's see what notoriety looks like. It's even lighter. Put it right here. No, I don't like that. I'm going to go in and put Limelight in the center. That is really pretty blue. Icy blue. And let me grab a little small brush for this. This is a Coastal Scents brush. Let's see. And I'm going to wet it. And let's see what we can get with this. I'm going to use my mirror here. Okay, yes. Yes, yes, please, and thank you. See how much that lightened it. And it was just a little bit that I used. Just a very small amount. Kind of patting it all over. And I'm going to go back in with this brush that I use, that deepest shade, and kind of get some of this back that I covered up. And yeah, it was Star. Or, you know what, let's go in with a brown. Let's go in with Dazzle Night, which is this shade. And, oh, that's very creamy. Let's see what we can get with this. If we can, and I'm just tapping, just using tapping motions. And I'm not even using my shadow shield because I don't want that darker brown to go out this way. I want to keep that burgundy. But I want that brown. And this, with my eyes, it's a game of back and forth because they are so, that crease is just so damn prominent. And I'm using that first shimmer shade that I used because I want that blue to be in the center. Now that's pretty and I like it. Alright, what we're going to do on the bottom, y'all. We're going to do some bottom. Yeah, let's do some bottom. Let's go in with... Let's go in with this one. Public Eye. Just for a light wash. Find a brush that, here we go. I'm gonna use this eyebrow brush. Public Eye. Okay. This is the only product from OPV Beauty that I have. I wasn't subscribed when they did, I think it had a setting powder in it. I didn't get that. Lord knows I don't need no more setting powder, y'all. Alright, then I'm going to just take this brush that I had, this, the first deeper shade, and I'm just going to kind of see if it, whatever's left on the brush. That's typically when I do wear lower shadow. That's typically what I do. Now, I'm going to put something on my inner corner, and I'm going to use this No Budge. This one's in, what did I say it was called? Good Lord, I can't see. Perfect Pearl. So I'm just going to put this right here in this, right here. And I hope it's showing up. It's showing up on my end. Alrighty, let me find me a lip. Let's see, what do we got right here next to me? What shade is this? This is from KVD Beauty. Sanctuary. It's one of the bullet ones. I forgot what she called it. But it's very cool toned. Let me spray my face, and that is going to be it, y'all. Okay, y'all, that's it. That's it. I tried to make this short and sweet. I hope you liked what you saw today and hope you consider subscribing. Thank you to everybody who always leaves me nice comments and sends me love. Again, I appreciate you more than I can say. Always remember, be beautiful and be kind. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.